Hey Leo, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. My name is Savannah. I decided in honor of my birthday month and Leo season that I'm going to start doing birthday readings for all the signs. And with that, I'm going to start off with some overarching themes that we should be aware of in your coming year, as well as I'm going to look at all 12 months ahead and get clarifiers as necessary, just so we can get a pulse check for what to expect in the coming year. Happy birthday to you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to actually start off with a new oracle deck that I have. Loving this deck so far. Hope your birthday season is going wonderful for you. What I love about Leo season is that it's not only Leos that experience the uptick in energy. So very vibrant time for all the signs during Leo season. So, all right. Spirit, thank you so much for presiding over this reading for Leo. Let's get into Leo's energy. Let's look at the next year ahead for this birthday reading for Leos. Let's see the year ahead for Leo. Overarching themes for the year ahead for Leo. Overarching themes or themes for the year ahead for Leo. We're going to shake them out. Right. Let's do two more. The year ahead for Leo. All right, let's shake them out. Year ahead for Leo. What can Leo expect from the year ahead? Holding space for love, non-judgment, discernment, and self-acceptance, number 9. And then the river dances to the sea, flow state, and trusting in the adventure. Love this. So love and adventure is on the way. I love this. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have connection through the cosmos. Community, everything is connected, and the law of reciprocity, number 29. Beautiful. I love this energy for you. So I see a lot of connection coming your way in the year ahead. It's important to be discerning, but also to flow in that state of connection and community, trusting. Trust is a big emphasis here. So non-judgment and trust. Not judging the self first and foremost. And then I'm feeling that sense of like not seeing things in black and white, but being able to see the gray spaces and experiences that exist, and being able to go with that flow, and not necessarily having expectations for that, like, oh, it needs to be this way or it needs to be this way. I'm seeing more of an openness, having an open energy, holding space for love and connection, and adventure, and the journey itself, right, over the next year. I love this for you. I think that's a beautiful energy for the next year. It's almost like the sky's the limit, right? The sky's the limit. Just make sure that you're discerning, and that whatever you are engaging in or connecting with, whether it's a situation, a person, a place, or a thing, that it's reciprocal, right? That it's feeding you, that it's recognizing you and your value, and who you are. I'm also being drawn to everything is connected. I think in this next year, you're likely going to see how everything is connected. Where you've been in the past as you've moved through different stages of your life, and how they have how they connect to the current moment, and how they will connect over this next year to the many, many experiences you may have. I love this. I love this. The river dances to the sea, holding space for love and connection through the cosmos. I'm also feeling karma here. The law of karma is just, it's really just cause and effect, right? What we put out into the universe comes back to us. It's not necessarily a negative thing. A lot of people have that connotation with the word karma. Doesn't necessarily mean that it's negative. It can be positive, right? Like, what are you putting out into the universe? Eventually that comes back to us, right? So, all right, excellent. Let's get some charms for you. So charms can either resonate with the reading in some way or resonate with you. Let's get charms for Leo for the year ahead. Charms for Leo for the year ahead. Whoa, lots of letters. That reminds me of that community and the connections. There's such an emphasis on connections. So perhaps over the next year you will be connecting with others and a lot of others. There's so many letters here. Okay, let me just get these in a readable format and see if there's any duplicates. How fascinating. There's not one duplicate on the table. Interesting. Okay, we have S, D, T, L, X, G, P, K, E, V, I, M, Y, Q, Z, F, and H. I will say those again. S, D, T, L, X, G, P, K, E, V, I, M, Y, my, Q, Z, F, and H. Love that. We have the word enough. Yeah, you are enough. So that's that radical self-acceptance. We have the cornucopia, so a sign of gratitude and remaining grateful and really seeing even the smallest of things to be grateful for in our lives. We have the butterfly of transformation, so perhaps a year of, it reminds me of that karma, right? Cause and effect. So as we transform, our world transforms as well. I have the heart. I have the lotus flower, so a lot of blooming energy. I'm getting something off of this, one sec. Blooming, but also like sacredness. We have the feminine bow. So feminine energy. We have the leaf, possibly turning over a new leaf. I'm feeling that world energy of as cycles close out, new cycles begin. We have the spider, so weaving the web of your life, weaving what you want your life to look like in this next year. We have the mask. I see that tied to that non-judgment. Don't feel the need to wear a mask in the next year. Be authentically you, self-acceptance. We have the cross of commitment, so possibly commitment energy for the next year. We have the big feather, so a lot of intuition, intuitive knowing, trust, right? Trusting in the adventure. We have another cross. of commitment. So matching frequencies here. And then we have the shovel. So digging deep into the self, digging deep into connections, digging deep in this next year. I love this for you. All right, let's get the tarot out for the next 12 months. So basically I will shuffle and then pull one card for each month, and then we'll go through which tarot am I using for this. I'm going to use the Light Seers. I've really been using this deck and I'm loving it. Let's see, Leo over the next 12 months. So we will start with August. Leo over the next 12 months. Leo over the next 12 months. And if I have time, I might do timestamps for each month. So you can always come back to this video and take a look at what those predictions were, because this will be highly predictive, right? Typically tarot is just kind of looking at the current landscape, but I do want to see, you know, the year to come. So just know that some things may not resonate with you right now because they haven't occurred, right? You haven't experienced it, but you can always come back and look at the months. I will try to do timestamps for each month for that purpose. All right, Leo, the next 12 months. Spirit, Leo over the next 12 months. Let's do two more. Leo over the next 12 months. One more. Leo for the next 12 months. All right, that feels good. All right. I'm going to actually keep them down and then we'll flip as we go. So August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, and July. Back to your birthday season. Back to Leo season. All right, let's take a look at August, and I will get my clarifying deck. Ooh, beautiful energy. Two of Cups. There's that connection. Love energy. Could just be connections with others, right? Two of Cups can be soulbound. Doesn't necessarily have to be. It can be contracts. It's the idea behind the Two of Cups is equal give and take. It's balance. Two of Cups. All right, some kind of connection here. Some kind of contract. Equal give and take with you and another. Let's see. I love that your reading is starting off with that, especially considering the oracle cards having such a large emphasis on connection and community and really embracing others. Let's see this Two of Cups for Leo Spirit. Can I get clarifiers on this Two of Cups? This is basically happening now. We are literally a day away from August. So very present energy for you. Let's see Two of Cups for August for Leo. I'm going to do 3 cards, Spirit. 3 cards for Two of Cups. All right, let's do one more. Two of Cups for Leo in August. All right, that feels good. Two of Cups for Leo in August. The Fool, 9 of Pentacles, and Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Interesting. So many lessons have been learned. Wheel of Fortune. There's the Wheel of Fortune represents new steps of the journey, right? As I was talking about, trusting in the journey. And what we have here is trusting energy, trusting in yourself and knowing yourself, the Fool, Nine of Pentacles, as well as the Wheel of Fortune. So the Fool is taking leaps of faith. It's new beginnings for the self. Nine of Pentacles, personal abundance, personal worth, personal value, self-acceptance. It's really knowing who you are, what you can do, what you stand for, what you represent. And then the Wheel of Fortune, change and lessons learned, and time has caught up to you to bring you to this particular moment. And I do see you connecting with someone in a new beginning. Wheel of Fortune can also represent like the past catching up to the present moment. So I'm not sure who you are connecting to, but whatever it is, it represents a new beginning for you. It represents something that you are opening yourself to, the Fool energy. You are trusting. You're trusting in yourself first and foremost, and your value, and your level of abundance and empowerment as an individual. I love this for you. Can I get one more card on possibly who this is that Leo is connecting to? I want to see that Wheel of Fortune could represent somebody from your past. Let's see. But then the Fool represents like brand new, right? A new beginning, taking leaps of faith. Show me this Two of Cups. Who is this person? It also could be a new beginning in your current connection, right? Like, you know what, I've been with this person for a very long time, and just injecting some energy, new energy, renewed energy into the connection. Show me who this is that Leo is connecting to in the office. Let's do one more. The Star. Wow, somebody that's really, really important to you. They're attached to healing. They're attached to hope. They're attached to a larger vision and a path for your life. The Star, possibly an Aquarius. Three of Pentacles. Someone that you find a lot of balance with, someone that you feel you can cooperate with. Like, it's very equal, it's very cooperative, it's very like we build from the foundation. And High Priestess, wow, you have intuitive knowing that this connection, there's so much hope, there's so much healing, there's so much attached to it in the grand scheme of things, in the greater scheme of your life. The Star, they represent a pathway, possibly an Aquarius. We also have Pisces, and in the Fool we have Aries. Wow. Wheel of Fortune, we have all the fixed signs. So Aquarius again, another Leo, a Scorpio. Who am I missing? Aquarius is air, Taurus is earth, Leo is fire, and then water, Scorpio. Yeah. But wow, this is beautiful energy. You intuitively know that this has greater context in your life, and it represents hope and healing, cooperation, harmony, and you are lit up for it, the Fool. You're trusting in the connection. You're trusting in yourself. I love this for you. All right, so let's see what September is going to bring. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you show me that here. So building from the foundation, cooperating with others, harmonizing with others. Show me 3 of Pentacles in September. Could be something related to work. We will see, but because you show me attached to the Star and that 2 of Cups in August, I think this might be a continuation of that building into something, building into this connection. Show me 3 of Pentacles for September. 3 of Pentacles for September. Let's do 2 more. 3 of Pentacles for September. Three of Pentacles for September. 7 of Cups. The Empress. 8 of Cups. Okay, so in September, I do see some, Actually, before I say anything, let me see what this 8 of Cups is. Can I see 8 of Cups? Can I see 8 of Cups? Can I see 8 of Cups? One more. 8 of Cups for September for Leo. Justice, Death, 6 of Wands. There's something closing out in September. You feel empowered in closing it out. I have a feeling this has to do with work. 3 of Pentacles. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. There's an emotional detachment and walking away. You feel like it's right for you. Justice, Death, and 6 of Wands. You feel like, you're ready to move forward. You feel triumphant in knowing and being able to close this out. There's a lot of cutting through illusions, and related to specifically, I believe work. Let me see this Empress. And I believe that Empress is you. I just want to verify. Is this Empress Leo? One more. The Empress for Leo. Three of Cups. 8 of Wands. Nope, it's not you. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So 3 of Pentacles, the Empress, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. So someone that once had a lot of status in your life, somebody that you assigned importance in your life. There was a lot of emotional confusion surrounding this individual. It looks like they emotionally detached and walked away. And this is why I wanted to clarify who that Empress was, because you are showing up as the Six of Wands. Like, I feel closing this out, moving away from this is the correct thing for me. So when I clarify the Empress, I see Three of Cups, Eight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. That is somebody wanting to connect with you. They are communicating that they would like to nurture the connection and emotionally harmonize with you. And I see you making the decision, no, this needs to end. Death, justice, Six of Wands. I am continuing moving forward. So that Three of Pentacles is, I believe, communicated to you from this other energy. It is not this Two of Cups that you show me in August. This is something different. And they're wanting to cooperate with you, collaborate with you, and you're basically saying, no, that's not correct for me, and you feel confident in that decision. If this is work related, then I do see it as there being a shift, and you communicating like, I really need to nurture myself, and the world that I want for myself. I feel good about closing this cycle out and moving into the next opportunity. Very interesting. Okay, let's see October. Eight of Swords. Okay, so some potential overthinking in October. Let's see, Eight of Swords in October. One more, Eight of Swords for October. Eight of Swords for October for Leo. Page of Cups, the Moon, Ace of Wands. Okay. So there's some overthinking. Page of Cups, Ace of Wands. So opening yourself up to passion. The Moon, overthinking the unknown. So perhaps the path forward in love. Page of Cups. Also, this could be, so the pages are messengers. So perhaps someone is communicating from the heart regarding what has been under their moon, perhaps something that they have not shared with you. Ace of Wands, and it does leave you in a state of contemplation, but perhaps overthinking. Let me see what the Moon is. I'm getting a sense of it's something unknown to you that's being communicated, and it leaves you in a state of contemplation. Show me the Moon for October for Leo. One more, the Moon. Let's do one more. The Moon for October for Leo. What is this Moon for Leo in October? Two of Swords. Yeah, it brings you a lot of confusion. The Hanged Man, a lot of contemplation, like I mentioned, and the Hermit. Yeah, you go really deep within the self. I believe something is being revealed to you. And it really has you thinking, it has you overthinking, it has you hanging upside down, like, I need to take a time out, I need to think about this, I need to process this. The Hermit, great energy. I love the Hanged Man and the Hermit together, because you're really relying on your wisdom, you're relying on your experience, but something definitely is being communicated to you in October, and it was unknown to you, and you really take a time out to try to figure out and determine, what does this mean for me? What does this mean for my path? The Hermit. The Hermit illuminates the path forward. I'm not seeing it as anything bad, because I'm not seeing it as like a walking away from because of this information. It just really, it propels you into a state of contemplation. And what does this mean? Possibly confusion regarding it. Very interesting. But I love the Hanged Man energy and the Hermit. That means that you are really going deep within the self to reflect and to determine what is right for you, I think. Let's see what November, 8 of Pentacles, okay? So hard work, investment, time, energy, and effort being invested. Could have to do with work. Let's see 8 of Pentacles for November. And I can even see in October, this contemplation could be about the path forward. So if we go back to the interpretation of September being about work, I could see that carrying through. And you're like, what path do I open up to? Like the future is unknown, Ace of Wands, or the Moon, but Ace of Wands, I have a passionate new beginning ahead of me. Is this correct for me? There's some confusion. So I could see that. Let's see this 8 of Pentacles. And I see 8 of Pentacles. Hard work, dedication, effort, commitment, energy, being put into something. Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. For August, September, October, November. 8 of Pentacles for November. One more, 8 of Pentacles for November for Leo. Six of Cups. Yeah, you're building into a soul bond connection. King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. So in November, there's communication between, remember this 2 of Cups over here, matching frequencies. We have that here as well. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, 6 of Cups. There's discussion surrounding, I believe, commitment, investment to this soul bond connection. 8 of Pentacles. What are we building into here? Definitely communication, King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and it's surrounding the connection. 6 of Cups. You're showing me it to be a soul bond connection. Also, 6 of Cups represents memories of the past, sweet nostalgia, sweet memories of the past. So this person over here, this 2 of Cups, may be someone from your past. Whether or not that's true, regardless, it is a soul bond connection. And there is communication in the month of November about investment, commitment, really dedicating our time, our energy, our focus to this connection. It's beautiful. I love that. And it looks like same page energy, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Let's take a look at December. The star, the star that you show me over here, that was attached to this individual. You're showing me that in December. Let me see the star. Let me see the star in December, and then I think I'll finish out this top row with this clarifying deck, and then I'll get a different one for the bottom row. Show me the star for December. Our deepest desire, our deepest hope for the future, our pathway. Show me the star for December. a star for December. Two of Wands, King of Cups, the Lovers. Wow. Decision making regarding this star pathway. I feel like this conversation over here that happens in November about commitment and investment, energy and dedication. There's a decision made here regarding the star pathway and the love. And it's beautiful. The Lovers, and it's mutual. It's two. Lovers automatically indicates two. And it's choosing love. And it's choosing a star path, possibly the path forward for this connection. What does that path look like? But whatever it is, it's choosing love. Major decisions about what the pathway forward looks like. So I believe in November, those conversations begin, and then in December, decisions are made about what that path looks like moving forward. Beautiful. Let's see January. Ace of Swords, sharp truth, sharp insight, clarity. Wow. Show me Ace of Swords. So there's clarity, sharp truth, understanding. Could be communication as well. Very clear communication. Let's see Ace of Swords for January. I'm hearing, I know this is correct. Yeah, and then in your oracles, trusting, remaining in a flow state, trusting in the journey, trusting in the adventure. Show me Ace of Swords in January. One more. Ace of Swords for January. The Emperor. Five of Wands. Queen of Cups. There's the matching frequency over here to the King of Cups. I'm seeing sharp truth about love and emotionality. There's empowerment here, the Emperor energy. This Five of Wands, that's conflict. Could be internal. Could be external. Remember I said the Ace of Swords can be communication, like a sharp conversation. But I see the conversation being loving. Let me see this Five of Wands. What is this Five of Wands? One more. Five of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. I feel like this has to do with like the sharp understanding and empowerment within the heart space. There's an energy of wanting to claim like your truth, right? Wanting to claim your truth. And in this connection, because you see, show me the King of Cups in November or December, and then you show me the Queen of Cups in January. So there's matching frequencies here. There's a lot of love in this connection. There is some conflict, and I believe it's about roots, longevity, legacy, community, and being like building into the Ten of Pentacles, which is everything. That's ultimate abundance. It's everything that we are connected to. Two of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. It's almost like, how do we do this? How do we build into that 3D, like full life, fullness of life and foundation? There's some questions there, and I believe this is a conversation, it's not, once again, it's not a negative conversation. I think you are navigating what this pathway will look like with this individual, and what does foundation look like. What are the things that we need to release? What are the things that we need to hold on to? There's like this contemplation, there's this back and forth of communication. Some of it is difficult, Five of Wands, but I really do believe that it's more of a trying to figure out what this star pathway looks like. What is our vision? How do we build into this world that we want? What world do we want to create for ourselves? Okay. Really interesting. I love it. I mean, I love the communication. I love the amount of thought, and the one thing that's really being emphasized here is equal. King and Queen of Swords, matching frequencies in terms of communication and in terms of thought, and in terms of action. We had the King and Queen of Cups, matching frequencies in terms of emotions and emotional intelligence and understanding and being able to claim one's emotions. Very equal. The Lovers, spiritual alignment. It exists on a whole other plane, right? So that is really being emphasized. And I think what's being worked out is, what does this look like? What is our world going to look like? Literally the world, right? What is our world going to look like? What things do we need to let go of? What things are we going to hold on to as we build into this Ten of Pentacles? It's beautiful. All right, so that's January. Let's look at February. Literally, the Lovers. So bringing it back to this connection again in January, the Lovers. Can we see the Lovers for January for Leo? The Lovers in January for Leo. The Lovers in January for Leo. Show me the Lovers in January for Leo. Let's do one more. The Lovers for January for Leo. The World, the Devil, Nine of Pentacles. Let's see. I need to push this further. What's the World? Actually, let me see the Devil first. Show me the Devil. One more. Show me the Devil. Five of Wands. Five of Wands over here. Page of Swords. Justice. Okay. Okay. So this argument over here, it's like there's new insight gained, and I feel like balance is achieved. Right? We have Justice and the Lovers. Over here, this Emperor energy may be very forceful and kind of trying to take command of the situation and make the decisions. Over here, we're saying, you're showing me, okay, we're putting an end to that's a devilish pattern. We don't need to argue about this. Page of Swords, we're looking at the argument, and we're bringing balance to the situation. One that is aligned with abundance, one that is aligned with worth, with empowerment. Okay. All right, so I feel like that argument is being put to rest here in January. Like we're closing that out. In a way that is aligned and balanced, and that's correct for abundance and self-empowerment, possibly for both, right? Because we have the Lovers. So I feel like I said, there's this, okay, what is this going to look like? What's best for both of us? And here I see this back and forth, this tension being resolved and balance being achieved. We have Justice, the Lovers, and I believe it's aligned with both individuals' empowerment and their sense of self-worth, their sense of value. All right, excellent. Okay, so that's January. Let's take a look at February. Ace of Pentacles. There's the new beginning. There is the Ace of Pentacles turns into the 10. This is a very solid offering. Could be a new opportunity. Could be a new home. It is something very, very solid, very stable. It is. It's the roots. It's the roots. It's planting roots. Show me Ace of Pentacles for February. Show me Ace of Pentacles for February. Ace of Pentacles. Literally, there's the Emperor. There's the 10 of Pentacles that you show me over here. Claiming the world that we want, and building into it and being empowered. Ace of Pentacles for February. Show me Ace of Pentacles for February. Ace of Pentacles for February. one more. Ace of Pentacles for February. Ace of Wands. There's that, you showed me that somewhere up here. Queen of Cups. And Four of Wands. Wow. There's commitment here. Ace of Wands, Queen of Cups, Four of Wands. There's commitment. There's the relationship. There's the Queen of Cups that showed up over here. And then Ace of Wands. There's so much passion. This could be the new home. It could be a home. Four of Wands, that's the walls that we exist within. It also represents celebration. Solid. It's solid, just like that Ace of Pentacles. It's relationship energy. It's stability. It's the walls that we exist within. There's this passion in that Ace of Wands. There's excitement regarding this beginning and planting roots. I love this. Excellent. So I'm actually seeing it as planting roots. So whatever this conversation and somewhat argument and finding balance and coming to a conclusion that is balanced and correct for both individuals, I see that decision here. It's resulting, it's manifesting in something physical. Beautiful. So that is January, February, right? August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Oh, that's March. Okay, that's in March. Excellent. April, there's the Four of Wands. So let's see. April, Four of Wands. Four of Wands for April, for Leo. Four of Wands. Four of Wands for April. Let's do one more. Four of Wands. The Hermit, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Oh, there's so much reflection happening in April about this connection, about this new beginning, these roots that have been planted within this relationship, within this connection, and how it is literally your wish fulfillment, how you are happy, how you're joyous, how this is everything that you have wanted, how you've learned so much through this connection, and being part of it, wisdom of the Hermit, and how, over here you show me the Moon, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, and then you show me like how you go into a deep state of contemplation about whatever is revealed to you, right? Under that moon space. And over here, you're bringing it back to that Hermit, and you're showing like this beginning, this planting of roots within this connection. Four of Wands, Four of Wands. It has brought me so much happiness and joy and sense of personal fulfillment. I love this for you. So in April, I think it's just like that. Wow. Wow. All this has happened. All these experiences. There's now roots, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and then you show me the Four of Wands again and that Ace of Pentacles, and you're just reflecting on it, and you're like, I'm happy. I'm so happy. There's so much personal wish fulfillment here, and just sense of happiness. I love this for you. So that's in April. Let's see, May, Five of Swords. Okay, so here's a little bit of overthinking. Let's see what you're overthinking. Five of Swords in May. Five of Swords in May. Show me May. Show me Five of Swords in May. Let's do one more. Five of Swords in May for Leo. Five of Swords in May for Leo. The Lovers, Ten of Pentacles, King of Cups. King of Cups. You show me that as you. Ten of Pentacles, that's the world. And then the Lovers, like the world that you create, right? Your 3D reality, and the Lovers, which is the connection, but it also could be a decision. You're overthinking something regarding the foundation. Let me see what the Lovers is here. I feel like it's a decision regarding the foundation. Show me the Lovers. Could be work as well. One more. The Lovers. Seven of Cups. Ten of Swords. King of Wands. Yeah, I do think it has to do with work. You're overthinking and you're trying to cut through illusions. I feel like potentially you are ending a work endeavor. And I say work because of that Ten of Pentacles as well as the King of Wands. So King of Wands is like effort. And you're putting an end to it. Ten of Swords. It's not easy for you to do. And I feel like there's a lot of overthinking this decision. And what does it mean for this world that I've built into? What does this mean for the foundation? There's choice, making a choice, and the choice that you make is to end something related to your foundation, your 3D reality. I am seeing it as work. Is this work? Let me just verify that. Is this work? One more. I believe it is. Because the last time you showed me the King of Cups and the Lovers, it was related to a star pathway. The Empress, Nine of Swords. Yeah, what is, like, it breaks your heart. There's a lot of overthinking about what is aligned with your value and your worth, and I believe ending where you're dedicating your effort to. King of Wands, it does create a lot of pain in your heart, but I see you making that decision. Okay, so that's in May. Let's see June. Six of Cups, but then you come right back to that soul bond. I feel like, remember I said there's so much hope, there's so much healing. It's so equal, it's so balanced. Show me the Six of Cups in June. So I feel like in May, it's definitely a you situation and decision about your 3D efforts. And what's aligned with your value and your worth. Show me Six of Cups. One more. Show me Six of Cups. King of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, time always continues moving. There's a new investment, Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this person is, like your person is communicating to you that, you can nurture new seeds, you can plant new seeds. Wheel of Fortune, this is just the next stage of your journey, right? Trust in the adventure. Remember that Wheel of Fortune was attached to this connection at the beginning of your reading in August, and here it's similar, attached to this connection, but I feel like they're offering you support and encouragement that you can plant new seeds. It's time for change. It's time to move into the next phase of the journey, of your journey. I love this for you. I love this for you. Okay, and let's see when we enter Leo season again, the moon. Yeah, there's the unknown. I feel like you make a decision here. In May, you're receiving support from your person, and then the future is unknown from that point. The moon. Let's see the moon for July. So this would be July of 2026. Show me the moon for July for Leo. The moon for July for Leo. Let's do one more. The moon for July for Leo. Ten of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Temperance. Yeah. It's really hard to determine where to invest next. And Page of Pentacles, like it's really heavy on you. The unknown is really hard for you. Because you're trying to determine what is next, where's my next investment going to be, and you are processing this, Temperance. You're weighing your options. but it's difficult for you, just the feeling of the unknown. That's what I see for you next July. You're weighing your options, you're going back and forth, and where is my next investment going to be? And it's difficult for you because it's the unknown, right? But what did your oracles say? Like, have non-judgment, be discerning, be in a flow state, trust in the adventure. So I just feel like next July you're just kind of weighing options. What is going to be right for me? And it's difficult. It's difficult to think about that. But look at Two of Cups. You have this person, and I feel like they're offering you a lot of support and encouragement and positivity as you determine. As you determine what's like your next adventure, right? What are you going to look forward to with hope and enthusiasm? Overarchingly beautiful year ahead. I definitely see there's some hiccups, but one constant that I love is this connection that you started your reading off with in August. It carries through. It's not perfect. No connections are, but there is so much love. There is so much reciprocity. There is so much equal communication, equal emotional intelligence and understanding, and the claiming of oneself. There is equal understanding of self-worth and value, and contribution, and support. It's beautiful. And I see change. What's interesting is you start off your reading with change and you end your reading with change. And isn't that the ebb and flow of life, right? Beautiful energy. Love this for you. Let's get some oracles, and then we'll get some closing charms as well as advice for the next year. Can I get any other messages for Leo for the year ahead? Any other messages for Leo for the year ahead? Any other messages for Leo for the year ahead? Let's do one more. Any other messages for Leo for the year ahead? Additional messages for Leo for the year ahead. Inspiration hunt. Yeah. Like, where's my next investment going to be? What's going to inspire me? What's going to light me up? What's going to make me feel that passion? Inspiration hunt. And then you are brilliant. The peacock. You are brilliant. And whatever is right for you is going to come. And I feel like Spirit here is saying, be your brilliant self. You were made to shine. You are made to stand out, to be different, to be unique. And search for opportunities that align with that, right? That allow you to shine. I love this. Inspiration hunt, and you are brilliant. And listen from the heart. And trust yourself. Yeah, really tap into that heart space and trust yourself. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that for you. Listen, inspiration hunt, you are brilliant. Recognize that, embrace it. Listen from your heart, so understand what you're feeling, and trust yourself as you soar. Oh, I love this for you. Okay, let's get some charms and then we'll get some final advice for you. Charms for Leo, closing charms for Leo All right, man, lots of letters again. All right, let's see. We have, let me see, are there any? Any duplicates here? Okay, so we have N, S, C, C, N, M, K, K, X, B, T, L, L, and Q. I'll say those again. N, S, C, C, N, M, K, K, X, B, T, L, L, and Q. We have the anchor with the word love on it. Yeah, like anchor yourself in this love, anchor yourself in the heart. We have the word imagine. Oh, remember that reflection in April where it's like, this is everything I've ever wanted. And you're just reflecting on that, and so happy. I think what you imagined actually comes to fruition. We have the word warrior. We have the word hope. Yeah, that warrior energy. You're so strong, like the peacock. You're brilliant. You're strong. We have the word beautiful. Yeah. We have the word forever. Yeah, I see that attached to that soul bond. We have the cross of commitment and sacrifice. We have that star, so that star pathway, that star vision. This is interesting. We have the key. I remember I said a new home over here, possibly a key to the new home. And we have bananas. There's that strength again. Beautiful. Okay, let's get some final advice from the tarot. And then I will pull advice from this deck as well. Final advice for Leo for the year ahead. This is so exciting for you. I am excited as a Leo. As I mentioned, this is predictive. This is just where the energy currently is and what is possible. That people have free will. And this could change, right? As I mentioned, I will try to put timestamps for every month. That way you can come back and view each month. So this is just based on the current energy and what is possible over the next year. All right, final advice for Leo. All right, final advice for Leo. Final advice for Leo. Nine of Cups, King of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, wow, Ace of Swords. Yeah, you know the truth about what your personal wish fulfillment is, how much love you have, and how you know the truth about this investment. King of Cups, Nine of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. You know the truth. You gain the truth. You know what this is. Yeah, there is equal giving and receiving of love, Knight of Cups, and Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Oh, that's beautiful energy. I feel like Spirit is just saying, you know your truth. You know the truth of what this is, how it's your personal wish fulfillment, how much love exists, and it's equal. Knight of Cups, it's given freely, it's received, and there's a lot of passion as well as truth. That's beautiful. All right, final advice for Leo. One more card, Spirit. Final advice for Leo. Any closing message for Leo? closing message for Leo. She who thrives, orchid, flourish, prosper, and blossom. That is literally what I see for you over this next year. You will thrive. You will blossom. This love will blossom. And gosh, it makes you so happy. She who nurtures, empathy, gentleness, and insight. Gosh, it makes you so happy. All right, Leo, looks like an incredible year ahead. I hope that this helped you. Take care.